Welcome everyone, and today we are going to look at a little classic booklet, Old Rules of Kings of War. It's the 2012, so I believe that was the first edition or maybe just the second. But yeah, as we can see, it's written by Alicia Calvatore from GW fame as well before, and produced by Mantic Games. And this was the booklet that came in the army books, so not the big rule books. It has the game rules, the game scenarios, and the force list for back then 8 armies that were already there. So let's open them up. It has an introduction. Of course, we immediately see the Abyssal Dwarfs, their version of Chaos War, so it's a good book. The types are infantry, which can be horse or large. You have cavalry, large cavalry, heroes, and of course war engines, because every game needs its cannons. It then goes into the front and rear flank rulings, which is basically the same for all square-based rank and file games. Same for the arcs of sight thingies, so there is real line of sight involved. I'm never a fan of that, so yeah, well, at least here it's from the leader model that you draw it, but well, we all know the tale of the 40k crawling Eldar dreadnought, so yeah, never been a fan of true line of sight though. The stats for the models are the type, which of course which type it is. So we get an example here. It says how many figures are in there. A troop has 10, 20 for regiment, 40 for a horde. It then has a speed, which is in inches how far the unit moves. That's pretty basic there. A melee score, so like well, you just need to roll 4+ in this case for the models. Range is the same. It gives a score how much you need to roll minimum. The defense is what you well, the score the enemy requires to damage your unit. The attacks is the number of dice that you roll for the whole unit, because you're not playing base, so your whole unit is made up as one stand, and that's the number of attacks it has. The nerve is their well, equivalent of a leadership, and then any special rules and points. So measuring distances, you can always measure when you want, but it's also from the closest point between the bases. So you got the turns, you have a move, a shoot, and a melee phase. The move you can halt, charge, facing, advance, sidestep. A bit of the basic things, all your friends and enemies to move through and move aside. Charges, always the basic movement kind. Got nice diagrams everywhere, multiple charges. The effects of terrain, the shooting, how the ranges work. So bows, crossbows, rifles, they all shoot 24. Pistols, javelins, strong weapons shoot 12. Not too much differentiating in that one, so that's the regular modifiers for extreme range, soft cover. Then you got the melee, which is of course also the basic system. If you got the defensive positions or something at a penalty, you have to target, so you just it's the same as for the ranged attacks, and then you test your nerve to see if you remain in combat. So can be steady waving, or of course the all-out route when you run away. There's a double 6, so when you roll that, you always well, fail the nerve test and hold your ground. To double 1, you always pause it. So war engines, they have no flank or rear arcs. They can see all around, less movement, but yeah, pretty basic on that one. There are special rules like a blast or a grape shot for cannons. Headstrong, that's whenever it begins waving on a 4+, it tracks all the effects and can act normally. So yeah, got some healing, which is like regeneration. You see it's basic fancy rank and file games. It all has a bit of different names, but kind of like the same effects. And then you pick the forces, so you decide how many points you're gonna play. A bit of general magical artifacts, so pretty cheap. Like a blade of slashing, which gives it a unit, not a model, a unit, 1 extra dice in combat. And then we got some short army lists. Remember, that's the beginning of the game, so there weren't too many of them. You got dwarves, you've got the elves, the orcs, and it's so yeah. This is the short rule version, of course, so you don't have all the anomalies in here. But yeah, the pretty nice book. I don't know why it says 8 or something at the book, because clearly there are not 8. There are only 4. So you got the undead, the orcs, the elves, and the dwarves in this booklet, but not the other 4. But yeah, so it was a nice little booklet back in the day. Always handy to have it in your hand, and well, just a little blast of the past fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.